Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Make a Sci-Fi RPG part, whichever part this is. In the last episode, we sculpted this guy in Mudbox, and then we exported the low poly version, so that's what this is, brought it into Maya. And I exported the high poly version, so the highest subdivision level, as an FBX that I'm going to use in Substance Painter. That's why this guy doesn't have the detailing around the jacket, or the legs, or the arms. He looks quite odd, but that should be fixed in Substance Painter if everything goes according to plan. So for this, I basically just I'm here to UV map them. I find it easiest to do this in the UV editing window, so we can see. So we've got him selected. Let's see if I can remember how to do this, because it's been a while since I've UV unwrapped everything, and every time I do it, it's it annoys me. It doesn't work. We're gonna try auto seam. No UVs in the current map. Oh yeah. So what you gotta do is you gotta put on. I'm gonna do camera-based UV first. Select this dude. Select him. Auto seam. So you can see some seams have appeared. So let's have a look. Auto seams usually is kind of the best way to do it, and I don't want to have to go through and manually cut everything. I mean, that's not the worst. And the good thing about Substance Painter is you can paint over seams and stuff, so it's not as important. So we'll just select this UV shell, and we will unfold. And now we've got this weirdness. Let's try and move it. But I mean, that's yeah, UV shell. And then I'm going just click layout, and I'll just shrink it down to fit within the UV box thing. So you can see it's not quite lining up along this seam, but as I said, with Substance Painter, that's not a huge issue. I'm gonna just see how this works, and then we can rig them and everything. So, but we'll go to Substance Painter first. So just go to Object Mode, select this dude, edit, delete by type history, and freeze transformations. I've seen tutorials saying to do this before you do anything else. Not quite sure why. But hey, I've had enough problems with UV mapping without without not doing what I'm told. So you can see here's the FBX that I exported from Mudbox, the high poly one. So I'm gonna just do. Yeah. He's never reminded me that when I type, I've not changed the hotkeys on OBS. So it did some weird stuff there. That's fine. You didn't miss much. Here it is. He's in Substance. This is his UV map. Pretty weird. So then what we want to do is texture settings, is it? It is. We want to bake the mesh maps. We're going to put in a 2K resolution. And then we're going to put in a high definition mesh. And we're going to see if this works. Then there was other things that should anti-aliasing, do subsampling 4x4 maybe. Oh shit, I never did that. Never did IDs. You know, we're just gonna do this anyway. What I could have done is in Maya put in just basic materials on the different bits that I wanted. So like the jacket could be one, what's under the jacket could be another, the trousers and the boots and the gloves could all be different, and then the skin. And then I'd have all these different materials that I could work, and I could use the ID map that it would make to fix that. And that's why I'm getting an error here, because I have no material IDs. That would mean that I could just drag on different ones to the different parts. So whereas now, I mean, if this works, I can go back and do that in Maya and then re-export it and re-import it. So I just think that's going to be easier, because otherwise I'm going to have to either like create loads of masks, which I'm not entirely sure how to do, to mask out the different bits, or manually hand paint stuff onto the clothes. I don't really want to do that either, so let's just wait for this. This will be a good test to see, though, if the normal map works, because you saw what it looked like. Like it looked like this with no detail. If it bakes in a poly normal map, it should look like what we had in the last video in Mudbox at the highest subdivision level. All the details, so the collar and the opening of the jacket and the belts and the trousers and all that kind of cool stuff. And hopefully I can just speed this along. Okay, while Substance is baking out those maps and taking forever, I had a thought. We'll just go back to the modeling for a second. If I make any changes to this mesh, it's going to throw off the UV, so I'm going to have to redo the textures and Substance again. I might need to, for rigging purposes, I might need to just add in some more edge loops where there's going to be some deformation, so like the elbows and the knees. That looks weird. A few weird looking polygons in there, but hey, considering this was just an automatic mesh built from Mudbox, that's not the worst. How's his little ridge looking? That's fine. Now it's a third person, so you're only going to see him from behind, which means I don't need to worry about the eyes or the mouth, and we won't be animating, doing any facial animations. So Now, I did say in the last video that I was thinking of maybe taking the coat and putting a cloth modifier on it so that it has a cloth simulation, so it looks, like clothes. But the detail isn't in the low res mesh to do it. And also, kind of I gotta keep in mind, this is just a final build of the prototype, so this isn't going to be the finished character, so I just need to get this looking more like what I want and working in the game. So I'm not going to do that for now. I might try and kind of get that look through Substance Painter, so we can do that. So what I might do, if I can rig him and he moves without issue, then I don't need to add in. I just think around the elbows you might need, I don't really want to have to redo it, the whole mesh, because it's like Substance Painter's taking ages. Like, it's been stuck on 100% for, oh, it's not responding. That's cool. It's been stuck on 100% for about 5 minutes now. Well, since before I started talking again, so whenever that happened. What are we at now? Oh, maybe even more. Maybe like almost 10 minutes it's been stuck on 100%. This sometimes happens when it's loading in the maps. It will start responding again if I give it time. So while it's doing that, I might as well just go back here and start rigging this, because I will need it to be rigged. Let's just have a look and see. So I am going to pose sculpting modeling. No. Rigging. There we go. And we shall see. We shall see. So this is the rigging thing. Do I remember how to rig a character? Basically, yes. Substance Painter still frozen? Still frozen. Okay. We're going to give it some time and hope that it... I'm going to have to rebake those maps anyway, because I am going to add in the different materials here in Maya, so I mean, that might take a while. But then, so I'll try and get this done as quickly as possible. Obviously, if you were working on something that was going to be a finished product, or professionally, you would take a lot more time with this kind of stuff. I'm going to try and just rush through a basic rigging system, throw on some materials so that when I go into Substance, I can just add like leather to the jacket, maybe some cloth to what's underneath, a different color or texture to the trousers, the gloves, the boots, and then the skin. And maybe even that will be its own, just so that it makes it easier for me in Substance. I can do it all quickerlier. But for now, we're going to rig. Let's see. Do it very quick. I say quick. It'll be quick if I remember how to do it. Now I won't. Which was the what's the right buttons for? 4 is wireframe. So put wireframe on all these. Okay, wireframe. Okay, so we're gonna want to. Now I know I can select the object and I can do this, which I think is quick rig. Go away. Let's say quick rig. Quick, yeah. That works, but it doesn't do the finger joints. I think there was something else that it didn't do that I wanted, and I didn't want to add them on. So I'm going to do my own rig, also just so you can see how it's done, so that when I get time, I can hand animate it so that the fingers will hold the guns properly, and maybe move it myself and do some proper animations. So we're gonna, what's this, create a locator. Let's go to create a joint, and we're gonna put it, this is gonna be the hip joint. So in there. And we're gonna, can I, oh, F is focus in Unity. Is it focus in Substance? Oh, it is it? Nope. Well, yeah, it seems to be. Why is it down there? If I move that up? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Interesting. What is happening? Joint 1. So this is the perspective. Oh, I did it in the perspective view because I'm a fucking idiot. Undo this. I meant to do it in the front view. That's what I thought I was doing it in. The front view. So you kind of want it in. Let's zoom into the hips. So it's going to be his hips. So say about there, maybe. That's better. And then we just move it into, so you kind of want it to be, just mean in the middle of them. Okay, well, did not mean to do that joint. Okay, so that's the hip joint. So then we're just gonna name this spine. 1. This one is, and of course I forgot the typing. I'm gonna turn off those hotkeys. Just no, I don't want them. No hotkey. Delete. Just gonna delete all my hotkeys. And then I go through it, and I'm just gonna figure something out. No hotkeys. I don't know how this video is going to end up now. There might be a lot of weird edits because of this. Apply, no hotkeys. Yeah, it's only been recording for a minute this time, so I've fucked it up. Cool. So I'm going to go and continue naming these, and then I'll be back at some stage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinky 1. Pinky 2. Pinky 3. Pinky 4. Thumb. Then we've got, so I've got a hip, so this is going to be pelvis, knee, ankle, toe, tip. Okay. So I've named them all. So you got your index 1, 2, 3, 4 underscore L, middle, ring, pinky, thumb. Then I've got the left pelvis, the knee, the ankle, the toe, and the TO tip because I can't spell. That's not how you spell it. Toe tip underscore L. So now that they're all named, I can take the pelvis. I can go to skeleton, mirror joints, and search for underscore L. Replace it with underscore or on the YZ. I think that's fine if I don't. And then if I click mirror, we have the whole other side done. It looks okay. You might need to go in and adjust it a little bit, but that's fine. So, and pelvis underscore knee, ankle, toe, and toe tip underscore or. So you've got your naming convention the same. I'm gonna go and just finish this off. So we're gonna should just go from here. That's not working. Doesn't seem to be working. Why is that not working? I've done something. Go to nope. Go to the hip. Click on this. Click there. This has happened to me before. I had something ticked or clicked I didn't want. It looks like there's joints, right? No, delete that. There we go. Click that. So then you're gonna want like the neck. Oh, I shouldn't again be doing that there. Into the front view. So you want like the neck to move. So you want to be able to kind of go like, and then kind of like bottom of the neck, top of the neck, I think. I'm trying to remember what I've seen in other rigs. I think there might be like a 1, 2, and then at the top of the head. Again, for me, it doesn't matter, because there's not going to be much animation being done on this, and I can always edit it and fix it later if I need to. So I should have somewhere joint 1. There we go. This one's got to be neck. Come on. Neck, and call this head. Okay, so then I can select the left shoulder. And I can again skeleton, mirror. Oh, it's just done it automatically. Okay, that's cool. And it's saved the elbow. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Let's just take a look at this then. Sometimes the fingers need to be fixed. The hand can be slightly different. Not the worst. This one's kind of coming out. Just put that in. Goes back. Okay, this a little bit. Yeah, by and large, that's all right. Now for the fun part, the part I never remember. I need to orient all these. So I'm going to select kind of all of this, and I want to display. What do I want to display? Transform local rotation axis. Okay. And then I'm going to want to orient these joints. And if memory serves, I want the Z. Is it the Z coming out or the Y coming out? Shit, I can't remember. Arg. I think I want the Z coming forward and the Y moving to the next joint in the line. So, like, this joint is going down, so I'd want the Y coming down and the Z coming out. I think I'm going to just go to skeleton, orient joints. So I'm just going to bring up the panel. Orient joint to world. That might work. What do we got here? That's a lot of Zs. Yes, but the fingers won't work. It'll work for most things, I think. But when it comes to like the hand, I think that's right. You're going to want the Zs coming out. Everything else here is fine. I might just need to flip these over because I think the, like, if I click this, right? Don't orient it to world. Don't orient the children. I just want it to, maybe if I just hit negative and apply that, what will that do? Wrong way. No. No, I didn't do that. I didn't. Fuck off. What was that on? Your primary axis is the Z-axis. Your secondary axis world orientation will be the Y on the negative, and that'll be. Let's see what that does. See if I can get this working. No, because that has the Y pointing out and the Z pointing down. So Y pointing out, Z pointing down. Let's try that. I don't actually know. Yeah, that seems to. It looks like it's kind of coming out at an angle. No, that seems better. So you've got the Z coming out and the Y coming down. I think that's better. So if I apply that to that as well, that did not work. Well, the Y is coming down. Maybe if I put that to positive this time and see what happens. With the Y going down and the Z going up. I think that's okay because it's kind of going to be rotating around. I'm rotating and rotating. We'll see. I don't fucking know. This is the hardest part. Just hit apply on that. The Y's going down, Z's going up. Bottom ones don't really matter. But I wonder, will it work? Z's going out, that's fine. Z's going out, that's fine. So apply that. We've got apply there. Here I think I needed that to be negative to get the Z. That looks like the Y is pointing out. Where's the Z? X is coming out to the side a little bit. Z is, it's a little bit off. What if I put that back to the positive? What does that do? If I just gonna check Oriental world, let's just do that for a second. That has the Z pointing straight out. I'm gonna turn that off. Wait, apply there. What's that do? X is going down. That's not what you want. You want the Y going down. And you want the. I'm gonna put that to Z as well. See what? Better. Z coming out. Okay. Apply that to that. Does that change anything? Z going forward. Oh, I should have done this before I mirrored the joints. I'm going to go through all these, and I'm not going to put you through the hell of me having to figure all this out. But we'll come back once I have all this done, and I'll show you what it looks like then. I wonder if I could do a load at a time. If I just hit, I don't know what that did. Okay, what if I just hit apply? What does that do? Nothing. I don't really need that one. Apply. And go to this one and hit apply. Do this one and hit apply. And that should be. Now I'm going to put that to the negative and hit apply. I kind of want the Z. Nope. If I put that there. Where's the Z going? Nope. Fuck you. I want the Z. Positive. The Z going out. So that's not right. So go to the X. Y. That's negative. So the Z is kind of going out the way I want it to. So what if I put that to Y? I don't know. Let's fucking. Okay, so what we've got is a Z-axis coming out. And we've got the Y-axis going down. That's. And then I'm going to need something similar for these. So if I apply, think that's apply, and apply, and apply, and apply, and apply. You've got all these Z's coming out, yeah. And apply, and apply, and apply, and coming here, and apply, and apply, and apply. So you got all these the Z's coming out, and the Y's are going down. We want the same on this. Apply. Oh. On the positive then. That coming out. Oops. Going on my fingers. Apply. 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 Ooh, where's my middle finger? Middle finger. Apply. 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 So then we've got like, whoops, there's one that's kind of gone a bit weird, but these ones I can just rotate myself if I really want to. Ooh. Okay, so then the thumb needs to be done. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want. No. So what was it, like that way? No. That way? No. That way? That way looks better. Y is going down, Z's coming out. Yeah, I think that's it. Apply. So you've got figure. That's coming out the way that would rotate. Okay. And then we've got, so this, I need the Y going down. So if I just, I don't know, put Y there, maybe. Apply. That worked. And apply. So you've got your Z coming out, your Y going down. Then this one's got Z coming out, Y going up. This one's got Z coming out, Y going up. So that Y going up. Z coming out, Y going down. Z coming out, Y going down. Z. I think that's maybe on the negative. Z going out, Y going down. I don't know. This is going out, Y going down. Z going out, Z going out, Z going out. Okay. I think that's it. So we've got Z's coming out. And then on the hands, we have the Y's going down and the Z's going out. The way it'll rotate. On the wrist, coming out, coming out. On the elbows, the Z's coming out here. I think that's right. You want it to be coming out. Like if the Z's are coming out from the fingers and the fingers are rotating in, then it should be the same for the elbow, right? It should come out from where it's going to rotate. I think this is how it works. I don't know. I've not done too much of this kind of stuff. So then we take the, so we just collapse all this down. We take the hip, we take everything, and we take the human body. I think we're okay to do this. Skeleton, skin. I'm gonna bind it. Oh, did I don't think I clicked the right thing. Sorry, skin. I think I interactive. I didn't want that. I just wanted bind. And now we'll get to see if I take, say, this joint and I rotate it, it rotates. So what you'd want is to see, hello, nice to meet you. So that works. Shoulder. Yeah, you can see that it's deforming there. That is to be expected. Let's just go back into, so you can see it better here. So when he moves that, it is dragging loads that it shouldn't. Set that back to. What you will want is a T pose when I export this, because I had a problem. It's funny. Anyway, I can do an IK handle. I know how to do that, but really only for the. Let's check the legs as well, actually, while we're here. I want to make sure that the knees work. So zoom out and. So that works. Let's just do a quick IK. Just to show you. So you can hit create IK handle, and then you click the top joint down to the ankle joint, and you can see that creates an IK handle. And with that selected, but I always get that problem where his leg ends up going in, and then bleh. Now I know there was a way to, is that because of the way it's, see, that's what I'm wondering, is it because of this? But I don't think so. If I gotta just move that, oh, it shouldn't be doing it backwards. Definitely shouldn't be doing that. Undo. I just rotate around so it is. That is annoying. What if I just move that joint just a little? I should have. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna unbind the skin for a second. Let's just go back. We don't want the IK handle. Don't want the skin to be bound. Is the skin still bound? Let's just have a quick look. Yeah. So undo till undo. I don't think the skin's bound now. Quick test. Oh, it might be. Undo. There we go. Yeah, skin's not bound. Cool. So just to do a quick test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reorient this joint so that the Z is going at the back. So skeleton, orient joints. Just take a look at this. Just do a quick test. So okay, that's fine. And then we're going to take this and this. We're going to bind the skin again. I'm going to create a new IK handle. IK handle from there to there. I'm going to take that IK handle and move it and see. He's still moving it backwards, which he shouldn't be doing. It's fine. I don't. I'm going to just undo. Just kind of want to get this back to the way it was. There we go. Okay, I don't need to worry about IK handles right now because I'm taking an outside animation from Mixamo in. So I know there's you can constrain the joints and stuff so that you can specify which way they can actually rotate. IK handles are just really handy for if you want to hand animate stuff so that you don't actually have to go and keyframe each kind of you can use an IK handle to get that kind of, but just so that we can get this into Unity quickly, we're going to go to the skin of the human body. We are going to bind it again, and then once it's bound, then what do I want to do? I want to paint skin weights. So for if I go to 5, there we go. So we can see the white parts are So the hip joint, this is what it's affecting. So if I move the hip joint, it's going to start deforming all of the white bits and then a little bit of the gray bits and then none of the black bits. So you just want to make sure that the hip isn't... and the pelvis doesn't really need to do that much of the knee, does it? When you move your pelvis, do you... well. Knee, ankle, toe, and yeah. So this, it's really more kind of the shoulders that are the problems usually. Chest is fine. That's okay. Neck shouldn't really move. Yeah, that's fine. Shoulder. So you can see this is where we're having the issue. Whoops. So if you control and paint, control and click. Just gotta remember how to move. Control and click. And you can turn your opacity up so that you can control and click. So that you get less of this. You do want a little bit of movement, but you don't want as much as there was there. What else? I've got the opacity. Is there a strength? That is opacity, so now let's just pop that up. Whoa, control. You can paint. Like moving your shoulder, you don't really... I have had issues with taking too much of this off. Like your left shoulder, you're not really gonna just get a little bit under there, because you need to move a little bit of this. The elbow shouldn't affect anything, because sometimes I've had it where the elbow would be affecting here as well, or the thumb would be affecting like here, so I just gotta want to make sure that that is not the case. The index finger is not affecting any other finger. It is it? No. And again, that's not really a huge thing. Like, see, why is the index finger affecting that? It shouldn't have been. Where are we going? Index, middle. So make sure. Middle 2, middle 3, middle 4. Very strange that that's happening. Pinky 2, pinky 2. I don't know where pinky 4 is gone. That's strange. Let's see. All the 4s seem to have it, so I'm just going to add thumb. Oh no, undo. Sometimes when I hit Alt, it doesn't want to register. The right shoulder, we're gonna need to paint under some of this. So you don't really want it to be going too heavy on, so that when he runs, he's not kind of dragging half his. Also, because it's going to be third person, you're going to be behind him, but you don't want to see. When he moves his shoulder, he's dragging half his back skin with him. That's a bit weird. And it's probably going to have the same issues with the index finger affecting... Where's your index? Which index? Your index? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Index 4? No. This one's fine. Right. Middle 4? No. Pinky 3. Ring 4. Doesn't seem to be affecting anything it shouldn't be. That's good. Okay. And thumb. Anything on the thumb? No. Strange that was just on the left side. Okay, so now we can test one of these joints. So you can see there's a little bit of... I must have missed a bit because it's dragging a little bit. So we'll go back to skin, paint skin weights. We're looking for the left shoulder, and it's... What did I miss? It's taken like one tiny bit. What did I miss? It seemed to be like around here somewhere. Let's just do a little bit more, just make sure. Can't really see anything that it would be not taking any. Let's try the right shoulder as well. Right shoulder. Just get a bit of this out of the way. Maybe it was. Try it again. Rotate this one. It's what? It's what? It's a bit here. Like here. Undo. So you're talking about here. Scan, paint, scan weights for the left shoulder. Shoulder left. It is like a bit here. But there's like I'm not seeing any. Shouldn't be doing that. Just gonna any little, like one little bit as well. So it's an issue with maybe just kind of you don't really need to deform as much. Just gonna run the. That's very strange. I don't know why that's happening. Just kind of just a little bit. It's just the shoulder you need. The elbow can do the rest. Of course, I will have to check the elbow as well. Rotate. It's still grabbing a bit. That's like it's grabbing a bit inside. Undo. Go back to my scan. Paint scan weights. The left shoulder. Why isn't it showing me what I want to see? Click on this. Left shoulder. Scan. Why isn't it showing me what I? There we go. It's like it's inside. It's like it's. Oh my god! Is it actually inside? I think it could be. Maybe it's not. 4, 5. What happened? What happened? Annoying. That's the shoulder, right? We're on the inside. Is there anything going on the inside here that I can see? Like it's dragging a tiny bit. What about over? Is it dragging a bit from somewhere else? I don't know. Let's just have a look here. Rotate around. Anything on the white on the inside that shouldn't be white? No. No. How very strange. I'm going to see, is it the same if I want to rotate this? Rotate. Does it happen? Is anything happening here? No. Nope. You can see there's a bit of weirdness happening because I'm not doing a great job with the painting of the weights. That is madness. Whoop. Where is it coming from? It looks like it's starting from the back. Like around, maybe around here. Oh, I don't know. So we go back to the body and go to paint, skin, weights. We're looking at the left shoulder. It looks like it's coming from. I'm just gonna try and paint off any bits here. Definitely. And there's nothing on the back and inside that it might be. Just gonna adjust. I don't need. Oh, I don't want to do that. Unfuck. Control. No, it's not working. My keyboard's not working. Undo, undo. There we go. Just that. Maybe it's a bit of something that's catching something else. I don't know. Just gonna try it again. Rotate. Still doing it. what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to leave it out. And then I'm going to paint skin weights from the shoulder. Right. This is coming from down here. But there's no white bit on it. You shouldn't be deforming. Why are you deforming? You shouldn't be. Oh, this is very annoying. Value. I don't know what I'm doing. Not what I wanted. Control. No. Control. Well, great. Perfect. Control and paint. Okay, put the value up again. Now control. Control. It's not even painting this. Not letting me unpaint. Unpaint there. Do all that, right? Not letting me unpaint here. I'll just undo that because I didn't want to. Where is it? It's like here. You're not letting me paint on this part of the. Let's check on the inside. What's happening on the inside here? I can't see. I don't know where I am. Oh. Where? Control. Paint. Not letting me do it. Well, it will let me paint on it. Whoa, shit. Undo that. So I might just do a little bit here. Not that much. Can I do like a brush size thing? Not B. Oh yeah, bring the brush size down. There's some deformation. What the? Oh, because it's right. Just kind of wanna murder sugar. Just a little bit more in here. A little lesser in here, maybe. Because you don't want it. I don't know. Do I want that deforming or not? Just get a little bit less. What's that kind of done? Over here, it's not letting me paint. Okay, well, wait, color. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Select geometry. Oops, did not mean to do that. I want to paint here. Don't let me. And here. I want to get you away. What? Oh, shit. No, don't do that. Oh, poop. Okay, he's okay again. Gotta be very careful when you're doing this. Normalize weights, interactive, skin weight, velocity, stroke, something, stars pressure, display, paint select. Whoa. This guy. I want to select this guy. This guy? Where the fuck are you? And why? How? I selected that. How do I paint now? Paint goes back to this. I don't. I don't want you to have. Like if I go back up to the shoulder, I could just move this guy, I guess. What if I was to just kind of and then where is he? Put him back where he belongs. Where does he belong? It's coming out from in there. I'm gonna put it. Like, where is he on the mesh? Where does this belong on the mesh? It's like the human body, right? He belongs in here. Just gonna go to vertex mode. Take this dude, put him back where he somewhere roughly. Oh, not there. Just gonna get him out of it. Just trying to get it. Yeah, no, I did say UV mapping was a bitch. I've had issues with painting skin whites. I've never had this before. Oh my god. I do have this a lot though, where my fucking keyboard doesn't want to work. But only, for some reason, in Maya. How do I get that little dimple gone? Put him a little bit further forward. Now he's got a little dimple out. Put him in. And now he's got a little dimple there. There's got to be a way not to have a dimple. Straighten up that line. Oh, don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Straighten up that line. Maybe bring it out a little bit. Straighten it out. That's possibly too much. But that doesn't look quite right either. Does there? Yeah, maybe bring it across, down, across. So you got this kind of bring it back and up. What we got here? Okay, it's not the worst. Anyway, go back to edit joints. No, I don't want to edit joints at all. Oh, we got some weird shit happening here, though. Oh, God, no. Let's go to this. We don't want... there was a bit there that we didn't want. This bit still want to be on paint. We don't want all of this being deformed. Don't want any of this being deformed here. But it won't let me change it. I'm gonna cry. What's going on there? Just deform. Doesn't seem to let me do anything I want to do, does it? Stupid thing. Just we don't need so much of it to be getting. In fact, that's just making it worse, I think. This is what I mean where I said I might need more geometry. We don't need to drag in the whole back kind of thing. Maybe if I just bring the brush up again. We don't need it deforming everything. We really just don't even need that to be deformed, but it won't. Oh, it did something there. Okay, so if I go back to that's a little bit better. Still got a bit of a dimple. We're gonna rotate this guy. Oh no, we've still got a. Oh, fuck. Oh. Just gonna undo loads of stuff. See how far back I can go because I just made a fucking mess of that. Undo. How far can I undo? No more lines to undo. Shit it. Let's put that to. If I put this to 0, what will that do? Oh, also he's. Oh, yeah, no, that's right, yeah. Let's just have a look at this. Let's see what happens when I rotate this over. Oh, dear. Well, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to take a break. I might look up some stuff or just cry a little bit. But thanks for watching. Next time, hopefully, we will be able to get this into Unity, or even get back into Substance Painter, which hopefully is not frozen anymore. Have a look at it. Oh no, it's completely frozen. Not responding. Great. I'm having a great day. Right, so I'm going to end it here. Thanks very much, guys. Consider liking the video, I guess, if you want to share it with anybody that you think might be interested, and hit the subscribe button and the notification icon to keep up to date with everything that's coming up, and see if I ever fix this problem. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.